representing the legendary Al Davis. And the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Las Vegas Raiders. On a visiting sideline, a look at the head coach of the Vikings. These guys coming in with a little momentum after last week's win, which is not something they've experienced much this season. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Raiders. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action now, McCarthy has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
25 yards on the play. And the Vikings, first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Vikings.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
New set of downs from 37. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the gone later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Addison going to motion over left. They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Ball spotted right back at the line, so no gain, and now they've got to get 9 on 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Back to throw. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. And off to Genty. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. This is Genty on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
36-yard line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Giving this to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been.
And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. Would like to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Man downfield, and he finds Besh. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, Every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Tried getting that one to Jack Besh. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well,
Pressure mid, and it's blocked! They can advance it now, pick up to the races, middle of the field! 40! Into the red zone! And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
these special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings go up 10-zip here in the first.
Raiders nothing. Will Reichert.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Right working downfield, and he has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Here's Jeanty running right. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Las Vegas, first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
This young man struggled to limit the interceptions this rookie season, and they've shown a lot of patience, but we know that NFL stands for not for long, especially if you're a QB that's interception prone.
They'll run here on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
When they're there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
McCarthy on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. Space on the right, he's got room. He does it, touchdown Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead.
17. Raiders nothing.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
For the Vikings.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never...
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Shut up!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Raider first down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Pulled in by his back, White. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Trying to work quickly now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
And 4.
Give up the guts. It's Genty. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense working quickly.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Raider first down.
First down, play action. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
14 at the 50-yard line.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
11 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
19 Tiger.
Third down run from White. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Genty from the gun. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd.
Another give here to Genty. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players.
Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 10.
17.
Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
The Vikings now set to take the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. And the Vikings first down.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Trying the right side. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
He's across midfield.
That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning.
3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throw here. 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. That one's on the mark to Cubby Myers. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 32-yard line.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Hey, go.
Jones setting up the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Might shift to the run here. 3rd and inches.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
Here's Jones to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there. So we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. Genty on the give. He's headed right. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to Genty. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jack Besh on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They do go for it. Here's Jones. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. Throwing here, Jones. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Jones trying again now on 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Carlson's kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. On the return, here's Miles Price. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Here's the Minnesota offense headed out to start this third quarter. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. First down now, ball at the 33.
19, Tiger, go!
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47.
Putting a receiver in motion. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Play action, McCarthy. Cut out left. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Receiver in motion, going left. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Hits him on the out route. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 yards.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Second and 9 at the Raiders' 22-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
McCarthy throwing on third down. That's the line he's going to run for it. McCarthy hit. He lost the football. And the Raiders get to it. Now, no return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
This is Genty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards at the end. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. We give here to Genty. He dodged the tackle. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. And when he reached 1,000 yards, it was a mark of a great season already, right? But this is rising to something else now. He's starting to get up to the stratosphere that only the greatest seasons reach. That is 1,500 yards for him after that last carry. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's stopped right as he reaches the 10. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Raiders first down.
They'll toss it. Genty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now Jones. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A 29-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Kate, that turnover really left the opening right there, and they stepped through it. They didn't pull the door off the hinges, but they came in enough to take the lead and now put this game on their defense's shoulders.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So second down coming up.
At the 35-yard line.
On play action now, McCarthy. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards.
Still third down.
Needing 9 now on this third down, thanks to that false start penalty. Throw here, third down. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And they could really use a good one here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Right after the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
On the shotgun, it's Jones.
At the 39-yard line.
And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Counter give to Jency. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. So a stoppage here for an injured player, and this is not good. Brock Bowers in some discomfort. The medical staff headed to him. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. From the gun, a run for White. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12. The Vikings offense back to the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers.
Nice move. He's got some running room. The 40. Hits the 20. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a fourth quarter lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
Raiders 20.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Raiders and running back Ashton Chancey headed back out there. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Jones setting up the play action. Ooh, almost to throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Here's Genty running right. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Play fake, Jones. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets them the first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The give now to White. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jones looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38.
That's another Raiders.
On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. On the screen, this is White. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Out of the gun, White. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
On 3rd down, Vikings sending out 6 DBs for the dime set.
14.
Looking to throw. Away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 5 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Back to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders needing 4 points. All set to go now from the 35. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw it. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete from the contact.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Setting up the screen. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now here he goes on the boot. Oh, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
No right side finds Bash. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress. Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field.
So the
is
review
reversed.
saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Going power with a big tight end. Oh, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Right. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown Raiders.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is.
This kick is no good, and that could be a big one, Brock. They fail to push the lead to a field goal. You know what that means. Now even more pressure on their defense. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It is cut left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Minnesota spends its second time out here. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First down, Minnesota.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Raiders 26.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
For the Vikings.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over.